But on that note, it's only 4 sleeps till
Mm,
Christmas.
it is.
So what better time to discuss DC Santa?
Yes. And it won't be
And I
either
have
of us two coming down the chimney.
and I have to be honest, Harry.
Oh,
Had I written all 4 of these character profiles together,
yes.
I probably wouldn't have done this one so close to Christmas.
Ah,
um,
ah.
so Santa's first appearance was in Superman's Christmas Adventure #1 in 1940.
God.
Santa Claus is also known as, I'm gonna butcher this, Agos Nikolaos.
What an okay alternate
Yeah.
name. Interesting.
So his mythos is largely similar to what we have in the real world and what
Mhm.
was 1/3 of the Marvel mythos, which was the Bishop of Myria.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the original Santa in DC is Agos Nicholas, the Bishop of Myria. Um,
Right.
but once he died, the spirit of Santa Claus for all of the good that he had done was
Mm,
released and would move from person to person through the ages.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's how we still have Santa now, despite the original Santa being dead long ago.
Got you.
But we've had some interesting interactions in the DC universe.
Mm,
So our first one was with John Constantine, our
right.
wizardy witchy demon hunting friend,
Mm-hmm.
who once had to locate the remains of the original Santa, um, because he needed the bones, which had a lot of magic in them, for an occult ritual.
Oh,
Um, so
very Christmassy.
after he found the remains, he ground them up into a powder to transport them and get them past security.
Ah.
He used what he needed for the ritual. Then he snorted the rest as if it were cocaine,
I was so close to making that as a joke, and
and then claimed it was going to be a white Christmas.
ah, ah.
Stay classy, John Constantine. Stay classy.
So I nearly made a joke about when you said go ground up into a pile. I was like, this is where someone mistakes it for something else. Uh,
Oh no, he
nice to
knew. He just did it
know.
anyway.
Oh yeah, no. Nice to know that me and the DC writers are on the
Yeah,
same page.
right in there. Hey, Christmas bump, you know.
It's one way to look at it.
And then another Christmas, Santa had a dream. Not Santa. Superman had a dream of
Right.
being asked by Santa for help to
Okay.
save Christmas. And he even got to go to the North Pole and visit the workshop and meet the elves.
Right.
So after helping Santa with his issues, he then woke up on Christmas morning and he found a Kryptonian toy that only Santa could have known about.
Oh, that's cute.
So maybe it wasn't a dream. Ooh.
Ooh.
However, not everyone has nice stories of Santa Claus.
Here we go.
Lobo
Oh.
has claimed that the Easter Bunny hired him to kill Santa,
Ah.
as he was a vicious dictator who ruled over the elves and the North Pole with a iron fist, using controlled malnutrition to keep them small so they couldn't revolt, but strong so they could build toys for him.
I mean, it's not unbelievable.
It is a very Lobo
Well, yeah,
interpretation of Santa, I think. Um,
I love that though.
Basically, it looks like for whatever that story was, they took Santa and went, "How can we just twist this?"
Yes.
So everything feels very possible, but just in the way that no one wants it to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we have some interesting interactions with Santa in the DC universe. Not all of them that festive, but for the
Well,
most part, um, he's real. He's cutting about. Superman has met him. Martian Manhunter has met him. Lobo was apparently hired to kill him. John Constantine snorted a original Santa.
hmm. So yeah, bit more of a different take than
It seems like over the years, occasionally a writer would want to do a story around Santa, and they just kind of told their own story without worrying too much about
yeah,
Santa's
and then
timeline.
yeah, and the canon of it is just, well, different
Mm,
person
Yeah,
possessed by his power.
exactly.
I mean, it works, gets round it.
It could be worse.
It could be worse.